I'd like to introduce my colleagues on the West Linn City Council. Council President Jody Carson, Councilors Mike Jones, Thomas Frank, and Jenny Tan. The special guest is Representative Julie Parrish. Thank you for being here. We'll start the evening celebration with a presentation of the colors by the West Linn Girl Scout Troop 45762, and then the national anthem sung by the Corner Girls Choir. Well, it's so nice to see so many people here tonight, and it's so nice to see so many people who played important roles in getting this police station built. At every step of the way, citizen involvement made this building possible. We had an advisory board, a political action committee, and a design committee. And then there were the citizens who voted to tax themselves for an $8.5 million bond measure. And it took some skillful staff to oversee this project and to bring it in on time and on budget. Our city manager, Chris Jordan, couldn't be with us here tonight, but he was instrumental in this project from start to finish. And I'd like to introduce some of his staff who worked very hard to make this building happen. Assistant City Manager Kirsten Wyatt, Police Chief Terry Timonus, Project Manager Bob Galante, Captain Neil Henley, and Officer Brad Morley. You were right over here. Where's Brad? He got a call. They're always on duty, but he got the assignment of being the liaison, and big job, job well done. Pass that along to him, if you will. This building will house our first responders, and I am thankful to the West Linn Police Department for making West Linn the safest community in this state. Thank you very much. And now, Councilor Thomas Frank has a few comments he'd like to make. Thomas.
Thank you, Mayor. I think we can all kind of remember our first interactions with the police department, and at least mine was when I first moved to West Linn in 2004. I had to come in and we had a dog, and through my due diligence I found that Clackamas County did all the dog licensing. So I went ahead, filled out the application, mailed in the form, and only to receive a call a few days later said, "Mr. Frank, that is not part, we do dog licensing, but for the city of West Linn, it goes through the West Linn Police Department." So I thought, well, I'm already past my time, I better get down there, mapped it out, and drove up to the building. My first impression of the old building was this had to be a joke. As I walked up the crickety stairs, I thought, this is not getting much better. I went ahead, paid my fees, got my dog license, and all was good for a couple of years. Later, I was part of the Citizen Budget Committee, and through that committee, I was given a detailed tour of the old police department. The building was in worse shape than I could ever imagine. Our first responders were operating in a dangerous facility, not suitable for modern police work. It's time. That was our campaign's motto. Our community rallied around those two simple words. It's time. I am proud to say that time has come, and here we stand today. I was fortunate to work with many wonderful people to make this new building a reality. Tonight, we honor these people with their names on this plaque, which is over there, that will commemorate this grand opening. Please join me in recognizing the following people, and please hold your applause to the end. Troy Bowers, Phil Branson, Michelle Eberly, Dale Fortuna, Glenn Friedman, Karen Hensley, Bill Hill, Ray Kindley, Nancy King, Grant Oakes, Julie Parrish, Mark Parrish, Midge Pierce, Dennis Ritchie, Alice Richmond, Jack Snook, Ron Whitehead, Chris Yarko, and Terry Zagone. Thank you for all your hard work and support. Ron Whitehead could not be here today. Ron became a fast friend and a strong advocate for the police bond. Ron held several different positions throughout his distinguished career. Planning commissioner, city councilor, sheriff, and professor. Ron knew the law enforcement profession well and cared deeply about our officers. In our last coffee meeting, he committed 100% seeing the bond pass and this building built. Ron, we know that you're watching over us today and smiling that your vision has been accomplished. The West Linn Police mission is committing to provide superior police services by enhancing the quality of life of the West Linn community through dedication, collaboration, and innovation. Chief Timius, this building behind us will give you the tools to fulfill your mission. It is our community's commitment to you. But this is not all. The West Linn Police Department is not only receiving a new building today. Currently, the West Linn Police Foundation is being formed and will work alongside our officers. It will function in three distinct roles: education, fundraising, and grant writing. The foundation will serve our brave men and women today and well into the future. Officers, remember each and every day you pass through those doors behind us, the residents of West Linn support and thank you for your service to our community. I'll turn it now over to Chief Timius for his remarks.
Thank you, Councilor Frank. I'd like to thank everybody that's here tonight to celebrate this momentous occasion. If somebody told me I'd be standing in the parking lot of a new police department 3 years ago, I'd have said, yeah, okay, whatever. But here we are, and I couldn't be prouder. You know, back when we first started this process, it's a very long, detailed, arduous road to get to where we're at. And I see many faces out here that made that possible. We couldn't have done this without the support of the community, the support of the city council, the support of city staff, and this is your building. This isn't our police department, this is your police department, and we're happy to serve the folks that live here that made this possible. Having a facility like this helps us recruit and retain some of the highest quality officers that in building on the tradition we currently have. You know, and for those of you that's been in our current facility, it's, let's just say it's outlived its usefulness. It's kind of nice to have a parking area that belongs to us. Over the past 2.5 years, I learned more about building police departments than I cared to learn. I had to pick out door hinges, doorknobs, and they asked me, what kind of toilets do you want? And I said, the kind that flush, please. And we don't have those all the time where we're currently at, so it wasn't a joke. And hot water would be nice. We now have hot water. So I'd like to thank everybody that has come here tonight. We're excited. There is new life in the step of my officers. You know, it took a long time to see this thing come out of the ground. And now I can't keep them out of the building. And hopefully I can keep them on the street so they serve you and give you the service you deserve. Thank you very much.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Hey, better scissors. The West Linn Police Station is officially open.